NFL Week 2. Folks, I know you all love the NFL, and I love it too. It's an awesome game. There's been so many injuries to some of the biggest names in the history of the game. Tom Brady to Vince Young. A few other great players have been injured, but that's the name of the game. It's a physical game. You know, any team can beat any team any given Sunday. Let's look at Peyton Manning. He lost last Sunday at home, their new stadium. Big game, no doubt about it. It's the Chicago Bears, but the Chicago Bears defense looks like it's come back to life. It's pretty amazing. And today, when you look at all the games today, and some of the big ones, you know, the New York Jets, and you have the New England Patriots. You know, way I look at it, man, I say, wow. I mean, the Patriots are without Tom Brady for the rest of the year. He tore both his ACL and his MCL. It's not good. And the way I look at this, you know, football is a team game, and they still have all those weapons: Randy Moss, Wes Welker, Lawrence Maroney, and they still have that great defense. Mike Vrabel, who else? Teddy Bruschi. You know, a lot of those great defensive players, but they're missing Lashante Samuels now. He's gone to the Eagles. But, you know, this team is very good. You know, they're still the Patriots, but they're going to get killed today. I think the Jets are going to destroy them 40-6. I think Brett Favre, you know, making his debut at home for his new team, New York Jets, the big deal in the offseason. Brett Favre going from Green Bay to the Jets. It was huge. It was awesome. Front page news, New York Times, bestseller. I tell you, man, I think Brett Favre is going to light up this New England defense today. I think he's going to go to work. And I think the New York Jet defense is going to really put some heat on Matt Castle. I mean, this is his first ever start as a QB. I think he's been in the NFL a long time, but he's never started a game, not since high school. Even in college, he never started. So, I mean, I'm telling you right now, he must be so nervous. He must have so much butterflies in that stomach today. I think this is a huge game, no doubt about it. As we move on, we got Oakland taking on Kansas City. I think the storyline going into this game, Kiffin. Kiffin, you know, he has to win this game, or he's going to get fired. That's according to some rumors. You know, John Clayton of ESPN and, you know, Chris Mortensen. That's the sign. I mean, Al Davis is crazy. I mean, he can't be that cheap. This is a great young head coach. I don't know what he's thinking. For the life of me, you know, I've been watching football a long time and seen coaches get fired and sacked, but I mean, you know, I guess, you know, you can only lose so many games. And, you know, their defensive coordinator, Rob Ryan, really gave it to the media this week and said there's nothing wrong and we can fix it. But, you know, that's what happens. You know, in the NFL, you got your winners and you got your losers. And I think this week, I think Oakland's going to beat Kansas City big time. I think they'll beat them 20-10. You know why? Because I think DeMarcus Russell is going to really show up. The young rookie running back, Darren McFadden, I think is going to have a huge game. I think the wideouts for Oakland are going to really step it up, you know, because they have a lot of talent on that team. It's just a matter of them putting it together and, you know, making it happen. So, you know, anything's possible. For me, I mean, damn. Who knows? I mean, anything can happen on any given Sunday. Let's look at the two young rookie QBs last Sunday, Joe Flacco and Matt Ryan. Those guys had huge games last week. Just unbelievable. In their first ever game as a professional, you know, football player or NFL starter, and they both got wins. First time ever that's ever happened. Two rookie QBs did that. And some rookie wide receivers. And don't forget about Matt Forte out in Chicago. Wow. I think this guy's for real. I think all you poolies out there better pick him. I think he's the real deal. Kurt Warner had a great week. I think he's back, folks. He has great weapons in Bolden and Fitzgerald. And Edgerrin James looks like he's found his game. I think the team's united there. St. Louis Rams are awful. I think they're going to get killed this week. I believe they're playing who are they playing? Oh my God, I'm gonna have to check that out. But all I know, I think they're gonna lose this week too. Mark Bolger's not playing good. Torrey Holt, they just can't get the ball to him. I mean, Steven Jackson's just gonna have a career game if they're ever gonna win. I think they're gonna have like an 0-7 season. I think they're just a bad team. This used to be one of the greatest teams on turf, and now they've become one of the biggest jokes on turf. So, biggest jokes in the NFL. But this used to be one of the great teams. They forget all the Super Bowls they won with Kurt Warner. There's a lot of history there. Marshall Faulk. You can't forget the good old days when they had Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt going. It was awesome watching this team play. But that's what happens. You're gonna win some and you're gonna lose some. Football's a funny game. Sometimes it goes your way and sometimes it doesn't. And we're looking at tomorrow's game, Monday Night Football. Dallas Cowboys will be hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. Wow. How about a game between Donovan McNabb and Terrell Owens? Man, I tell you, that's going to be a game that everyone's going to be pumped up for. If we look at the history of these two teams, Tony Romo, the young QB, has not really played good against the Eagles. But, according to history, I think the Dallas will win this game. I think they're pumped up. Terrell Owens is motivated. He likes to always play against his old teams and beat them and prove to them that they should have never let him go. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think Terrell Owens is going to have a huge game. I think the running game for Dallas is going to be huge. They have so many weapons. Creighton, Marion Barber. They got this young Jones kid, Felix Jones. I think he's going to have another huge game. He really reminds me of Emmitt Smith, the way he runs. He carries the ball down the field. I mean, if you're a Pooley guy or fantasy player, man, you got to pick up this guy. I think he's really good, and their defense is awesome. How about Pac-Man Jones? He was awesome last week. Played for corner for the Dallas Cowboys. He was a wicked. And they have DeMarcus Ware and the rest of those guys there. I mean, they're very, very good, Dallas, defensively. They're quick. They're speedy. What else can I say? They're just amazing. And